Mr. Welcome to Radio Pravasi and good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me once again, Rajinder.
Thank you so much. Last time you promised to us that you will have a big announcement regarding housing issues in GTA, in Vancouver, and other parts of the country. So, what are the special announcements you are making on our radio today, on our TV today, both?
Well, two things. As part of Budget 2021, we are imposing a 1% tax starting in January on homes owned by non-resident, non-Canadian, that if that real estate that they own is vacant or underused, we
Okay.
will impose a 1% tax or based on the value of the home every year. So if you're a non-Canadian, non-resident who owns vacant or underused real estate property, you will have to pay a 1% tax on the value of the home every year. The second point, the second announcement that I wanted to make is that we have, as we promised in the 2019 election, we said we will revisit the first-time homebuyer incentive to improve it so that it works better for people in the Greater Toronto area, the Greater Vancouver area, and Victoria.
Okay.
And we're delivering on that promise. We are raising the threshold of that program from $500,000 to $725,000.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful. Minister, thank you so much. That's a really, really big announcement. Let me tell in Punjabi to our listeners, this is a really, really big announcement. So, Minister Hussain ਨੇ last time ਵਾਅਦਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਥ੍ਰੈਸ਼ਹੋਲਡ ਹੈ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕੈਪ ਹੈ, ਉਹ 5 ਲੱਖ ਤੋਂ ਵਧਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਰਟੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਰੇਟ ਬਹੁਤ ਉੱਪਰ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੈ. So, he is announcing on our radio and on our television that will be 720,000. So, ਜਿਹੜੇ first time home buyers ਹੈ, ਅਗਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਰਟੀ ਖਰੀਦਣੀ ਹੈ $7,20,000 ਤੱਕ ਦੀ, 10% ਜਿਹੜਾ CHMC ਦੀ ਫੀਸ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਫੈਡਰਲ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਬੀਅਰ ਕਰੇਗੀ. ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ really good, very great announcement. What else?
And in addition to that, there was a limit that an individual or a household income that qualifies for the first-time homebuyer incentive, that there was a limit of $120,000 household income that has been raised to $150,000. So
Okay.
if you make $150,000, now you're eligible for also the first-time homebuyer incentive. On top of that, we're also raising the limits on the amount of money that you can borrow based on that household income from 4 times your income to 4.5 times your income.
Okay. So let me tell that again in Punjabi. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵੀ ਲੋਕ 1,20,000 ਨਾਲ ਕੁਆਲੀਫਾਈ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ, 1,20,000 ਤੱਕ ਇਨਕਮ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਲਈ ਕੁਆਲੀਫਾਈ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ. ਇਹਦੇ ਚ ਵੀ ਇਨਕਰੀਜ਼ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ, 1,50,000 ਤੱਕ, 150,000 ਤੱਕ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ. ਹੁਣ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਰੇਸ਼ੋ ਹੈ ਬਾਰੋ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਔਰ ਇਨਕਮ ਦੀ, ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ 4 ਤੋਂ 4.5 ਗੁਣਾ ਤੱਕ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ. Minister, again, it's a really great announcement for the first-time home buyer. They were really struggling to buy the house.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is big, and it also lowers, of course, as you know, the mortgage payment for people because they have to pay less in the mortgage payments because the government is covering some of the down payment, a percentage of the home as a down payment. So it's a very good model, and it is meant to give access to home ownership to first-time home buyers.
Okay. Minister, there is a great demand in Vancouver area and in the Greater Toronto area. We understand that. Again, my last submission from our listeners is that rates are really skyrocketing, and we
Yes.
understand that federal government is trying its best to contain those rates. But again, I don't know. This is one of the best measures you have taken regarding this tax or 1% tax. What
Yes.
else we can expect in future? You must be getting lots of suggestions from all over the country.
Absolutely. First of all, we're monitoring the situation very closely. We're keeping a close eye on the way the housing market is doing. The latest information, actually, from this morning's news suggests that there's a bit of a cooling down of some of the purchases in the larger markets in Canada. So we'll see how this plays out, but we will keep a close eye, and we'll do whatever we can to continue to increase supply, to continue to increase the availability of good rental units, more affordable housing. This is the 5th consecutive budget where we're investing more in affordable housing. So we'll continue to to help Canadians, to help first-time home buyers, to help those who are facing high rent to be able to access more affordable rental units through the Rental Construction Financing Initiative. And we'll work with all orders of government to make sure that every single Canadian has a safe and affordable place to call home.
Okay, Minister, more or less you have covered everything. Honestly, I don't have any question. So our budget has been passed in the first reading. We are expecting this budget will be cleared very soon, and all those promises which have been or announcement made by the government in this budget, they will all be implemented.
Well, that, of course, that's the plan, and we hope that the opposition can support the budget because, of course, we need parliamentary approval for this budget. This is a great budget for Canadians. It is a budget that supports Canadians as they continue to need the support to deal with the impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic. But we also need this budget because it's making the necessary investments now for a strong, inclusive green economic recovery. So we need to make those investments, and that's why this budget is important to get support from all parties in Parliament.
Okay, Minister, before you go, last question. You are taking care of family, children, social development, all those portfolios comes under your jurisdiction. So tell us anything, update on any of them before you go.
Well, the big piece, as I said earlier, is affordable childcare. We are going big on this, Rajinder, $30 billion over the next 5 years to bring fees down. You know, I don't have to tell you, there are so many parents in the GTA who are paying very high fees in childcare, and many more who are excluded from accessing childcare because they can't afford the fees. And many of those parents, especially women, are being excluded from our economy. They want to work, they want to open businesses, they want to do a lot of things, but they can't because of a lack of affordable childcare. So we want to build this system. We want to make sure that we get to 50% reduction in fees by the end of next year and get to $10 a day childcare on average within 5 years.
Wonderful.
So it's very ambitious, but let me tell you, when you have 250,000 Canadian women who are now excluded from the system, when they're able to get affordable childcare, and they come back to the economy will create more jobs. The gross domestic product will see an increase. We will see an increase in productivity. We will see an increase in better outcomes for those children. And, you know, we will close the gap between men and women participating in the labor market. That is one of the best ways to ensure that our economic recovery is not only strong, but inclusive of everyone.
Minister, yesterday we had a great announcement from Health Canada. They have approved Pfizer's vaccine for 12 to 15 years old children. I'm so happy, and I'm sure that we have enough consignments or doses of in the coming days, and we can administer those to our children also. And in the coming session, when children go back to school, many of them should be vaccinated and safe.
Well, hopefully all of them will be vaccinated. You know, we've already delivered 16 million vaccine doses to provinces and territories. By the end of June, Rajinder, we should have 50 million vaccine doses in Canada. So when Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says every Canadian who wishes to be vaccinated will have access to a vaccine by the end of summer, we mean what we say, and it's going to happen.
Okay. Minister, thank you so much. Anything you have to add at the end?
Thank you once again for having me. And to be honest, Parvasi Media Group has been exemplary in updating the community about the latest news with respect to the COVID-19 pandemic, and also the health news and the health advice from our public health officials to inform the community members. The second thing you've done is you've informed the community members of all the supports that the government has been providing from the very beginning of the pandemic. So you exemplify the best that is of a community-focused news, in addition to all the all the charitable work that you do. So it's an honor for me to always come to your show and to speak with you. And thank you so much. That's
So we are honored.
fantastic.
We are honored when you guys come here and make all these big announcements, and our listeners get benefit of that. And I'm thankful to you also. We have a very, very special bonding with you since you were Minister of Immigration, and you are continuing a great work. You have a great team with you. I know all of your staff members are. One day, Minister, you will be surprised to know I got a call from your office 12:30 in the night. So
Wow.
I said, are you guys? Harsh was awake, and he said, can you take Minister tomorrow? So I was surprised. 1 o'clock at night they're working,
Wow.
they deserve a raise, Minister.
Absolutely. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
doing
much.
that.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
Thank you so much. ਇਹ ਹਨ ਮਿਸਟਰ ਹੁਸੈਨ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਸੀ, ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ ਆਫ ਚਿਲਡਰਨ ਐਂਡ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਸੋਸ਼ਲ ਡਿਵੈਲਪਮੈਂਟ। ਬੜੀਆਂ ਵੱਡੀਆਂ ਦੋ ਅਨਾਉਂਸਮੈਂਟ ਕਰਕੇ ਗਏ ਹੈ। ਪਹਿਲੀ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸ ਦਵਾਂ ਜੀ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਦੱਸੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਕਿ ਹੁਣ 5 ਲੱਖ ਦੀ ਬਜਾਏ 7 ਲੱਖ ਤੇ 20,000 ਡਾਲਰ ਤੱਕ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਕ ਘਰ ਖਰੀਦ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ। ਅਸੀਂ ਸਮਝਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ 5 ਲੱਖ 'ਚ ਕੋਈ ਬਹੁਤਾ ਕੁਝ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ GTA ਇਲਾਕਾ ਜਾਂ ਵੈਨਕੂਵਰ ਦੇ ਇਲਾਕਾ ਜਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮੈਟਰੋਪੋਲੀਟਨਸ ਆ ਉੱਥੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਹਾਈ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਸ ਹੈ ਘਰਾਂ ਦੀ, ਤੇ ਉਹ ਹੁਣ 7,20,000 ਤੱਕ ਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਘਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਟਾਊਨ ਹਾਊਸ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ, ਸੈਮੀ ਅਟੈਚ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ, ਵਟਐਵਰ, ਕੌਂਡੋ ਤੇ ਹੋ ਹੀ ਸਕਦਾ ਆਫ ਕੋਰਸ, ਉਹ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। 10% ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮਦਦ ਕਰੇਗੀ। CHMC ਦੀ ਫੀਸ ਫਸਟ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੋਮ ਬਾਇਰ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੇਵੇਗੀ। ਐਂਡ ਸੈਕਿੰਡ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਹੁਣ 1.5 ਲੱਖ ਤੱਕ ਦੀ ਜੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ ਇਨਕਮ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਇਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਕੁਆਲੀਫਾਈ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਬੜੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਅਨਾਉਂਸਮੈਂਟ ਹੈ। ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਕ ਦੀ ਇਨਕਮ 1,20,000 ਤੋਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਕੁਆਲੀਫਾਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਵੀ 1.5 ਲੱਖ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ। ਔਰ ਔਨ ਟਾਪ ਆਫ ਦੈਟ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਬੜੀ ਅੱਛੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਹੁਣ 4 ਗੁਣਾ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਾਰੋ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ, 4.5 ਗੁਣਾ ਤੱਕ ਆਪਣੀ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਇਨਕਮ ਹੈ, ਤੋ ਇਸ ਤੱਕ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਰਟੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਔਰ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸ ਦਵਾਂ ਜੀ, ਕਲੈਕਟਿਵ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇਨਕਮ ਹੈ ਉਹ 1.5 ਲੱਖ ਡਾਲਰ ਤੱਕ ਹੈ। ਤੋ ਅੱਛੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਜੀ, ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੇ ਇੱਕ ਅੱਛਾ ਮੈਜ਼ਰ ਲਿਆ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਨਾਲੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਅਨਾਉਂਸਮੈਂਟ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਕ ਘਰ ਲੈ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ ਔਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੇਕੈਂਟ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਆ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ 1% ਲਗਜ਼ਰੀ ਟੈਕਸ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਲਗਾਏਗੀ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਲੋਕ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਘਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ, ਘਰ ਬਣੇ ਹੋਏ ਆ, ਆਕੂਪਾਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹ ਖਾਲੀ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ। ਦਿਸ ਇਜ਼ ਰੀਅਲੀ ਬੈਡ। ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਘਰ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਹੈ, ਡਿਮਾਂਡ ਹੈ। 1% ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਐਡੀਸ਼ਨਲ ਟੈਕਸ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਰਟੀ ਦੀ ਜੋ ਇਨਕਮ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੀ, ਮਾਫ ਕਰਨਾ, ਜੋ ਉਹਦੀ ਕੀਮਤ ਹੈ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਰਟੀ ਦੀ, ਉਹਦਾ 1% ਟੈਕਸ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਣਾ ਪਏਗਾ। ਪਰ ਇਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਅਜੇ ਹੋਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਐਡ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ, ਤੋ ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਵੀ ਸੁਜੈਸ਼ਨ ਮੰਗੀਆਂ ਜਾ ਰਹੀਆਂ। ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਕੋਈ ਸੁਜੈਸ਼ਨ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਾਲ ਕਰੋ, ਅਸੀਂ ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ ਹੁਸੈਨ ਤੱਕ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਪਹੁੰਚਾਵਾਂਗੇ।